Hi everyone, my name is Gabe, and I'm one of the doctoral interns at the UC Irvine Counseling Center this year. For today's Feel Good Friday video, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite activities to do when I just want to relax, which is longboarding. I've been longboarding since high school, and it's been one of my go-to activities to just either clear my head, exercise a little bit more, or engage in something I call mindful movement. So for today's episode, I thought it would be really cool to actually see what this activity looks like in action. So join me outside. Yay. Can't go out that door. We have to go this way. All right, so now we're outside and we get to see outside Gabe doing his thing. Outside Gabe didn't take into account that it would be windy at this park that he's at, so we're just gonna listen to my voiceover for the rest of this video. For those unfamiliar, longboarding is a little bit different from skateboarding, as longboarding is more focused on distance and speed out in the street, There are actually so many types of longboards that you can use for, different styles of longboarding, but for the purpose of today's video, we can essentially break down longboarding into 4 different categories: downhill, free ride, freestyle, and cruising. Downhill are for those type of folk that are into speed, zooming down super steep hills like slalom style. And free ride are for those that like doing slides. Hopefully I'll put up some images of me not doing that in this video. And both are super interesting to watch, but are more on the high-paced side of longboarding, and we're not going to really be talking about that today. Freestyling is a little bit more versatile, as that type of rider is really focused on moves on the board, such as dancing tricks and maybe some advanced carving. And these are fun, at least for me, because it's not so much about the speed, but more about the technical. It's about the movement. And it's also a really great exercise. Today we're going to be talking about one of my preferred styles of longboarding, which is just cruising. Mainly getting from A to B, but for the purpose of the day, not even focusing on A or B, but that in-between bit. Mindless cruising around my neighborhood or certain parks. This type of activity really brought me and brings me a lot of relaxation, especially in a time where we're either studying inside a lot or working inside. Getting outside and just mindlessly moving around my neighborhood. What's great about doing this type of activity is that it's a good type of exercise, and we already know that exercise is always good for our mental health. But for me, it's a mindful exercise too, just focusing on the here and now. If you're into mindful breathing or meditation, you can do longboarding in a similar way, just focusing on the one action you are doing, cruising from left to right, noticing how the wheels feel rolling on the ground, how the wind feels rushing across your skin, if your clothing is rustling in the wind as well. Really getting into just riding and longboarding. Here we could see how I am kind of like going left to right with the board, almost like a rhythm, noticing if your mind starts to wander, bringing it back to the present moment of just cruising around. Now, you can really practice this anywhere. You can longboard anywhere you want, any street that is generally pretty flat or not so much of a steep incline would be perfect for this type of longboarding. But in the context of wanting you to engage in this activity in a safe and legal manner, here are some recommendations. I'm currently at Great Park, which is a really cool, straight, not really steep section, great for cruising. If you don't have access to a car, some local UCI parks are also really great too. So I encourage you to take this video as a different way to practice mindful movement, of being focused on just the way that you're moving, how your body feels while moving, and also just getting outside too and getting some exercise. Now, as we watch Gabe skate off into the sunset, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you really consider either picking up a longboard or engaging in this type of mindful movement practice. If you want to watch more of our Feel Good Friday videos, feel free to check out our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos if you really want to see more as well. Other than that, have a good day.